What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your girl Time. It's time for another Let's Talk. Alright, so if you on TikTok, you know of the current trending topic that's hot on TikTok street, right? And if you've seen the thumbnail, you already know what it's about. So apparently there was a trend topic called 100 men versus a gorilla, right? And so, they're trying to figure out if there was one gorilla, 100 men, who would win? Would the gorilla win? Would the men win? Right? All right, fine. Weird, but nonetheless. So now, this young chap has come out with what he feels is an even better topic of discussion. This Joker came out with 100 men versus 100 studs. Pause. As an older lesbian, right? Mind you, I am 53, will be 54 in November. I find that disturbing, right? I know the young man said that, he was just playing, but I find it disturbing. So, what we're going to do, we're going to take a look at his video, and I'm going to come back with my thoughts on it. All right, y'all ready for this foolishness? Okay, let's go. This is him. His name is Greg Hawkins on TikTok. Make sure this is up nice and loud. All right, listen to this. Tell me what y'all think.
Oh Lord, I think I got a new trend. 100 men's versus 100 studs. Who will win? Now, this particular fight, I gotta come in right. I gotta have the right 100 men's. Now, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If I run to a stud that fight like Tasiki or Krishan Rock's sister, y'all on your own. I'm not fighting that big husky motherfucker. I'm not. So y'all can sub me out from the get-go. Now, men, listen up. If you got dreads in your head or a big ass fro, I can't let you be that. I can't let you be inside that 100 men. Because let me tell you why. If they grab your hair, they ain't letting go. So you might well just cancel criminal. Because you look over there at me, I can't help you, dog. Because they grab me, bitch, I'm trying to fight the rest of these motherfuckers. Now, means I think we can pull this off. We just gotta come in correctly. Because it's a lot of studs that whooped a lot of men before. And I ain't trying to be a part of that category. Now, for the studs out there, y'all watching this video, it's all love and games. Like we just having fun on this app, casual, just having fun. So don't nobody take it to the heart. But let's just have fun for once. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like I can take 3 on. Anything after 3, I think they can whoop my ass. Because I'm over 30 already, so I can't fight that damn long. So somebody gonna have to sub me out, or I just had to go out by my damn self. But y'all let me know what y'all think.
Okay, so again, I find that slightly disturbing because I know he said it's in fun and games, and I think he already knew that it was problematic because he's telling the studs not to take it to heart. But I don't know. I like I said, I think that is a problem, right? Because at the end of the day, you're still talking about fighting women, right? And that in and of itself is problematic. And with that thought process, one, you have to realize that everybody isn't mentally equipped to deal with such of a game. Because as studs, as butches, dykes, bullbackers, what have you, men are either in lust or disgust over us, right? And some aren't going to be able to just take it as a lighthearted game because they already discussed it at our very existence, right? And again, this is the assumption that we are equal. Nigga, we still women. Like, what is y'all's problem? Like, what? I don't, I don't understand that concept. My thought, and we'll listen to a couple of other videos as well, is why didn't he say 100 men versus 100 gay men? That I think would make more logical sense, even though I think everybody is betting on the gay men. But why would he pull y'all? Do y'all see us as men? Because we don't see ourselves as men. So that's just mad weird to me, you know. And in a lot of men, like I said, it's either lust or disgust. And a lot of men have this secret or non-secret animosity for studs. And that's what I'm getting from him. Now, I haven't seen any of his content except for when this came out. And so I don't know what kind of mindset he is. If he, and it's a 99% chance he's just doing this for clicks and views. It really is kind of like, who knows? Who knows what's really going on? So let me take a look at the comments. All right, so Spidey Avatar said, 100 men versus 100 hours of employment. Ilihana says 100 men versus 100 women. Are you cool? Somebody said 100 straight men versus 100 gay men. See, now there's a fight, and I think everybody knows. See, people want to sleep on the gay men, and they want to think that just because they wear nails and they wear women's clothes that they're women, but they're still men. But it's like they don't want to fight men that's like on their same page, right? Or men at all, because shit, he called out 100 studs, but the gay men are still men. So is that the reason why he didn't call them out? I don't know. All right, so Amaya says 100 women. What are you talking about? Michaela says 100 men versus 100 job applications. Keep it P says y'all do know we double strapped, right? That is funny. He said we got 2 straps. Don't play with it. Let's see. Lay says y'all can't leave us alone, and that is, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Like one of the videos that we're about to watch, straight men talk more about studs than films. Trizzy says you mean 100 men versus the police for brutally putting their hands on women. Period. Period. So I think that the consensus is, that's weird as fuck. Like, what are you fucking talking about? How come you're not calling, if anything, other men, gay men? So what's really going on? All right, so let's take a look, because I had to go to the community to see what the lesbian community, the stud butch dyke community, had to say about this fuckery. All right, first up, we have it's R Wags. All right, let's see what it's R Wags has to say.
Versus 100 studs. I'm not a stud, I'm a no label, but I could talk about this. First of all, the studs are winning. You wanna know why? Because we finna brrr that ass. Like, ain't no female finna fight no male. And no male should be wanting to fight a female.
Right.
Like, are we for real about this? That's the problem. Y'all think we want to be men so bad. Like, so bad. We're just gonna die if we on the point where y'all forget we're actually still female. Like y'all masculinity is so fragile that you feel threatened by a female in male's clothes. Like what I put on my body should not intimidate you. Why is my clothes and my masculinity intimidating you? Like I assume any real man knows we're not men, so they're not intimidated. She's not even the clothes. Your bitch got taken by a stud. That's why you mad. It's like men think about studs more than femmes do. Like, bro, get the first I want to fuck him, but then your bitch get took, and now you want to fight. Let me tell you, so I ain't fighting. I'm shooting your stupid ass.
Yeah, I think that yeah, it's this weird, it's strange behavior. Very, very strange behavior. Studs, butch, guys, we do not want to be men. And like she said, if you're confident in your masculinity, why are you even bothered? Especially what another person is doing with their lives. That's some weird ass shit. All right, let's go to our next runner up, and this is a season. All right, let's see what a season has to say about this 100 men versus 100 studs. Let's go through this. Oh, wait, what was that? Okay.
Dude, man, y'all, men, real man. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna run it back.
So, I ain't been posting, but I had to say something about this. Dude, man, y'all, men, real man. I'm sorry. I'm a stud and all that. But you guys, you still offended by me and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's crazy. You gotta beef up when I come around. Like, you gotta show how much of a man you are. That's weird, yo. And then y'all on here talking about 100 men versus 100 studs. Y'all have got to be the lamest people alive. And then y'all wonder why these women are dominating y'all. These women are going to date other women and just, it's crazy, man. The women are always have been more dominant than these dudes. Y'all lame. Y'all are lame. As a man, if you was a real man, as an alpha man, you wouldn't even get bothered by a stud being masculine or anything.
Right.
To an alpha man, a woman is a woman. It don't matter. And he wouldn't act or treat her no different. You niggas really out here saying 100 studs versus 100 men. I mean, y'all think we are competition. And y'all think that y'all have to prove that. So y'all think there's a chance that y'all will lose that. That's crazy. Y'all are so lame, and I feel sorry for y'all. If I was actually born a man, or whatever, which I went through a transition and all that, but I realized I can just be me. But if I was actually born a man, I would try to make friends with studs, and because they women with the knowledge on how to get women. You see what I'm saying? You niggas got the game twisted. Like, you weird. You niggas is weird, man. Like, real talk. So y'all...
I agree. I've been saying this whole time, it is really weird. And instead of making well, I don't know if I was want to say friends, but at least be friendly and not see us as an op. Like, I have stopped shaking men's hands because for whatever reason they want to shake my hand extra tight. Like, that don't even make sense. I know there's a difference between a firm handshake and I'm trying to show them a real man handshake. Nigga, fuck you.
Y'all want to fight us because the women not feeling y'all no more. So y'all want to take that out on us. Y'all just talking yourself more and more and more out of the pussy.
Right.
Like, y'all just keep on talking yourself out of the pussy.
I don't think, and again, I know he said it is a joke, but I don't think he realizes how weak that made him and men look. I mean, he might as well, I'm not even going to say it.
This has been going on for a while now. Shit just hit the fan.
And the thing of it is, he didn't say women, right? Which would be just as bad. But you specify the type of woman, and that's why I feel that it's personal. It's not, we just trying to be funny, or you didn't say 100 men versus 100 women because you knew that would be, unequal, unbalanced. But you specifically said 100 men versus 100 studs, as if we're not women. So you think No stud believes that she is a woman. I mean, that she's a man. You all do, but y'all's weird asses. And if y'all's masculinity is, and if y'all being a man is based on what you wear, then y'all's manhood is shot.
You niggas is weird, man. Like, I can't believe that's even a subject. And you niggas serious about that. You think you're being offensive by saying what you will do to a stud and how you don't care you'll still. You niggas is weird. And I promise you, bro. Like, you niggas is weird, man. And women, y'all stay safe out there. Most of these niggas is down low or y'all stay safe. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry for the women. I really.
I do too, especially the straight women who's looking for straight men. I really feel sorry for them. And I've mentioned my friend, not to, I mean, up in the past, who's recently single due to her husband dying, who's back on the market for finding a guy. And I feel really sorry for her because, yeah, this type of shit.
Really do, because they don't really have too much to pick from. It's slim pickings. You niggas is lame, man, and it is what it is. And I ain't got no thing against straight women, straight men, or none of that, but it's just weird. But y'all keep on making us a subject. We're not worried about y'all.
Right,
It's crazy, man. Every woman don't belong to you.
right.
So stop taking that on us when a woman don't want a man. Like, it's weird. It's weird. And why y'all trying to fight? Nigga, I'll shoot you. I ain't gonna play with you. I ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna fight no man. That's
Right.
crazy.
Right.
That's crazy that y'all think just because we carry ourselves a certain way.
Mhm.
In our head, we want to be y'all. Who the fuck would want to be y'all?
Right.
Y'all mentality. Women don't even like y'all for real. Like, it's just, okay.
Yeah, that, the only thing that can be said is that that's weird. And who is going to fight? Now, if you got to fight for self defense, but just taking it way, way, way too far. All right, let's talk with uh, Big Bank Bree. Let's see what Big Bank Bree has to say about this fuckery.
Thugs,
We go.
wild behavior. Yo, whoever said 100 men versus 100 studs, wild behavior. Wild behavior. Like, why y'all care that much? Y'all hate us that much? That y'all gotta fight women?
I think so. Because I think there is a good number of men who don't like women anyway. Now, I'm not saying all men, so, you know, pipe down. But there's a large number of men that don't like women. So, and I think there's even a larger number of men that don't like studs and stuff.
Just cause we wear like men clothes, and y'all think y'all first excuse be y'all want to be a man so bad until it's time to be. No, bro. Y'all believe that. We don't want to be men. We keep telling y'all.
Right.
We do not want to be men.
Those that want to be men are going through the transition to be a trans man. A stud is a stud. A dyke is a dyke. A bull dagger is a bull dagger. A butch is a butch. And y'all need to understand that. But even a trans man is a biological woman. So pipe the fuck down.
Just because we may dress a certain way, we don't want to be men, and we ain't trying to fight y'all. Now, a lot of us will defend ourselves. A lot of us will fight y'all if y'all step to us like that, but we ain't just out here trying to fight men. How about 100 niggas versus their own place? 100 niggas versus a job application. Let's do that one. Let's run that real quick, because 100 men versus 100 studs, y'all already lost that before the battle even started. I'm just saying.
Right. Like, why is this even a thing? All right, so let's see what the comment. Oh, she only got 2 comments. Holler, just checking in, friend. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that they understand, and it's their mindset that is the problem. Like, if you are confident, just like the other Lady said, if you are confident in yourself, there's nothing that anyone else outside of you can do. So, like, what is the problem? All right, let's go. Let's see what is it? It's little Sadie Goofy. Let's see what she got to say on the 100 stud versus the 100 men.
100 studs versus 100 men. Let's talk about it. Y'all men are weak. Let me tell you something. All the studs got to do is pull all their titties out, and y'all fucking done. Because y'all have no sexual discipline.
You know what? That is a very good point. Because a lot of the ones that want to fight are just mad because they see a woman that's out of reach, a woman that's out of touch. And even though they swear they claim that we claim we want to be men, they know that we're still women. So it's a clusterfuck of fuckery, really. But all that a woman would have to do is, like she said, throw out a titty. And then, yeah.
Let them motherfuckers plop a titty out and y'all are done. But I just think it's dumb to even say some shit like that. Like,
Right.
let's be honest. A lot of y'all studs, a lot of y'all men are jealous of masculine women. Cause y'all trying to figure out how the fuck do some of these studs pull the women that you possibly want. And what it boils down to is sex. Y'all just won't think that, oh, maybe she take care of the kids. Maybe she cooks well. Maybe she listens to her. And y'all totally skip all that and just go right to the fucking, well, her dick ain't real. Her dick ain't real.
Can't think that that's all that it is.
And I'm like,
or she ain't got no dick. The dick is not the solution, not the golden ticket. And I think that because really the majority of them, that's all they have to offer. They don't understand why that's not the end all be all.
do you know how good the toys have gotten since 2000 to now? Oh, them builder dicks is almost, hey, they quite special. Now they got robots and everything else. The sex toys are not like how they was in the 90s where they was hard, they did not feel good. Now, and let's be honest, man, I see some of the sex toys y'all got. Yeah, y'all got some hell of a toys too. But y'all are so mad that some of these beautiful studs out here are pulling bad bitches that y'all cannot get. And you trying to say, how the fuck is she doing that with just toys? It's more to a relationship than just sex. And y'all don't get that. And a lot of y'all men, fuck y'all women. Y'all don't make love to y'all women. Y'all don't even like foreplay, some of y'all. I ain't doing all that. Well, if you want her to, squirt from here to yonder, then that's what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Some of y'all, I ain't licking a cat. Well, so guess what? She gonna find a woman that's gonna do it.
That's so bizarre to me. How, as a man, can you say you like pussy and don't? I don't get it. I don't get it. I do not get that aspect. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. It just is what it is. I don't understand why y'all angry at studs. It just doesn't make sense. You got the tool, and you still not working with it good. Some women done said, I heard, some of these men are not making them because they fake it. Not all of them men is bad, but a lot of women said they have faked orgasms just to get done because that motherfucker is done in 2 seconds. Hell yeah, studs. We be on 24-hour service. You ready to go? Some switcheroos. You do what you got to do to please your woman, and a lot of y'all ain't. And that's what we're down to it. Y'all running around here mad at fucking studs. Oh, we want to fight 100 of them. Man, plop a titty on this lip. You don't forgot what he even came for.
Let's see what the comments say. She only got two. A lot of the men are raised by women and think and move like emotional women. Real stomp down men don't give a fuck about no studs. It's all love and fair game. Now, what the fuck does that mean? Let me read that slow. Dougie P says a lot of these men are raised by women. All right, so that right, that just that portion of the sentence right there tells you that he hate women. Cause what the fuck? Like they mama, man? Like, okay, let's continue. And think and move like emotional women. Yeah, we're the ones that's emotional, right? The men is wanting to fight the women because they're offended by how this woman is living her life. But now, okay, real stump down men don't give a fuck. What does that mean? Real stump down men? Is he trying to say without getting banned about no studs? It's all love and fair game. What does that mean? See, that is the problem. Let's keep on to the next. It's just unbelievable. It's like they're regressing in intellect. All right, Spazzy Knox. Spazzy Knox, you look perturbed. Let's see what you got to say.
Y'all straight men be so worried about us dykes, like studs, whatever y'all wanna call us, huh? What the fuck y'all mean 100 men versus 100 studs? Ain't nobody fighting y'all. We fucking y'all bitches. That's what we doing. Go fight 100 gay niggas, and I promise you, them niggas will tear y'all up. Right. Hello.
And that's the thing. They not trying to fight other men. They are not. Now I just got back on TikTok, so I don't know what came before the 100 men versus the bear or the bear, or no, the gorilla. But yeah, let's see. Somebody said, "Oh God, laugh my fucking ass off, bro. They love us." Shay Day say that part. Don't think that's how it works. I don't know what that means. Got some spikers. I'm certain nobody said this. Bait. All right, so they so clearly didn't see the first video that we saw, right? Shells says, "Oh God, straight talking all that bad bitches. They mad. They big mad. Oh, straight taking all they bad bitches. They mad." And then user 888 says, "Studs, the reason why men are dressing like men." All right, y'all. We only got 3 more left. Let's go. All right, let's see. Another stud that looks perturbed. Let's see. This is JF New. Let's see what JF New knows about this shit.
You know what? Y'all motherfuckers done lost it. At first it was 100 men versus 100 gorillas and shit. Now y'all done went with the trend 100 men versus 100 studs. Well, baby, I ain't in that. I'm not in that. For the simple fact of this, it ain't no, oh, I'm scared of no nigga. Let me tell you something. All you gonna be hearing is, fa, 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 fa. You gonna think it's a Kendrick Lamar motherfucking song if my brothers and cousins ain't got to you. What? Y'all want to be Ike Turners so bad. Y'all niggas, some of y'all niggas is in competition with studs too much. Mm-hmm. Y'all need psych evaluations when it comes to some shit like that. At the end of the day, we still females. Why the fuck do you want to fight? What are you proving? What the fuck? What motherfucking trophy you gonna get for that? Please. You know.
Right, because it's like, unless it is a woman who is probably a for real fighter or a professional fighter, wouldn't it be a given? You know? All right, last 2. Let's go. This is, and I'm giving you all the names so y'all can follow them. Too Raw for You looks perturbed as well. Let's go.
Real quick, y'all. Real quick. 100 studs versus 100 men. 100 studs versus 100 men. Okay? What the fuck is wrong with y'all insecure, feminine ass, soft ass? Like, what's wrong with y'all men? Like, what's up with y'all niggas, dog? What's up? Like, no, like, for real. Like, this raw talking to y'all, though. Like, this raw. You can talk to big homie raw. You feel what I'm saying? You can talk to big dog raw, man. Pull up a chair, yo. Come holler at me real quick, G. What's up, though? Like, for real. First and foremost, who agreed to this? Who agreed to this shit? Second of all, who said that I was a part of this? Even though I'm a stud, who said I was a part of this shit? Cause I ain't doing no rumbling. Last of all, we not doing no rumbling, brother. What is you talk about? I don't argue with men. I don't even go back and forth with men. Like, it's nothing to discuss. If you're a man, I'm not talking to you. What the fuck do we got to talk about, brother? That's last of all. Like, on life, 100 men versus 100 studs. Y'all get y'all insecure asses to man.
It's so embarrassing. It is so embarrassing. And hats off to the guys that are secure in their manhood, because this is embarrassing. This is an L. This is an L for y'all. An absolute positive L. All right, we got one more. She's not a stud, but I think what she is saying is real talk. Let's go.
There is now a new 100 men versus topic.
Oh Lord, I think I got a new trend. 100 men versus 100 studs. Who will win?
The men are bored. The men need a hobby, an activity, something to do. Cause it was cute when y'all were doing 100 men versus one gorilla. It was cute seeing the bodybuilders and the MMA fighters and the scientists come in and try to give their perspective and their scientific evidence on why the men would win over the gorilla. It was even cute to see the sports franchises marketing team ask the players what their thoughts on 100 men versus gorilla were.
And I'm going to pause this right here. She is Tactless Radio on TikTok.
But if there's anything we know about men who talk too long, misogyny is gonna reel its ugly head. My first question is, why is it 100 men versus 100 studs? And I know that this creator, no hate to him, said that this is just fun and lighthearted, but let's realistically think about what you're asking.
Right.
Why 100 men versus 100 studs and not 100 men versus 100 gay men?
That's my question. That is my question. If you're really looking for a fair fight, why not 100 men versus 100 gay men? Keyword men. The sexuality don't have shit to do with whether or not you can fight and whether or not you have the capability to fight. So let's go.
Why is it y'all don't want to fight gay men? Is that because y'all know gay men got hands and they would mollywop y'all ass?
Facts.
And why do y'all want to hit, beat on, and put your hands on women so bad?
Right.
Specifically, women who don't bother y'all or even want y'all.
And that's part of the problem.
It is because men have a special type of hatred for women who don't fall into the patriarchal standard of what women are supposed to do and look like. But that's another video for another time.
Right.
Why isn't it 100 men versus 100 trans men?
And with that, I mean, I would say they probably would be more down for it because they do identify as men and they've made whatever changes they need to, they've taken the testosterone, they built their muscles, but even they not like, they're still biological women. That's the thing. So I don't know if I agree with this aspect, but if I had to pick a group of people other than other gay men, I guess it would be the trans men, but I still have an issue because they're still biological women.
I would even let that one slide a little bit more than 100 men versus 100 studs. Hell, I'd love to see 100 men against 100 trans women, because I know they too gonna beat y'all ass.
Now I agree with that because they're still biological men, and if they need to fight, they're gonna whoop ass if they need to. Period.
It's just a weird topic because we could do 100 men versus one dishwasher, 100 men versus one critical thought, 100 men versus one diaper change. Like, we could do 100 men versus something else that we know y'all will struggle at. But beating up on women, come on, bro. Come on. Really?
I think that's where we're gonna leave it at. You all let me know what you think on this topic. Because I do think it's a bit odd. I do think it's a bit strange that it was even brought up. Yes, I understand it was done in jest. It was done as a joke or playful and stuff like that. And maybe he really didn't think about what he was saying. Maybe he really was just trying to be funny. Maybe he really was trying to be playful. Maybe he really didn't mean any harm. He's doing it for clicks and views, whatever the situation is. But I think this is a L for the men because at the end of the day, we're all women. And what the fuck? Make sure y'all comment. Let me know what y'all think about this bullshit. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up button. And I'll see y'all next time. So.